Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to you all. Welcome to Phillips and our Modern and Contemporary Arts evening sale. My name is Henry Hiley. It's a great pleasure as ever to be auctioneer for today's sale. As per usual, I just have a couple of announcements to make before we start. All items are sold subject to our conditions of sale as available on the website and displayed here in the sale room. The purchase price payable is the hammer price plus the buyer's premium and any applicable taxes. I may open the bidding on any lots on behalf of the seller and may continue bidding for the seller by placing consecutive bids up to but excluding the reserve level. I may execute bids on behalf of absentee bidders, and Phillips staff seen on both sides of the room here may also execute absentee bids or bid with their clients on the telephones. Where a lot is subject to a third-party guarantee, the seller has been guaranteed a minimum price financed in whole or in part by leaving an irrevocable bid. If the lot's irrevocable bid exceeds the lot's low estimate, the lot's reserve may be set at the amount of the irrevocable bid. That third party may be compensated by receiving a fee and may continue bidding above their irrevocable bid. In addition to the lots noted in the catalogue, the following lots are now subject to third-party guarantees, Lot 3 and 14. Finally, there are two lots withdrawn. Lot 2 and 24 have been removed from the sale. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can open up straight away as one moment for our online bidders to engage and our phones to warm up. Good luck to you all in the room this afternoon. And the Joseph Yaeger starts things off, The Tyranny of the Rational, painted in 2023, with Yaeger's signature application of watercolor on gessoed linen, cinematic and powerful there behind us all at the back of the gallery, and good interest here, ladies and gentlemen. So I can start straight away with priority bids at 26, 28, 30,000. I have bids straight away at 30, 32, thank you to Miller, 35 is mine. Ahead of the room at 35, 38, 40. Still with my priority bid, here it is, at 40,000. Ahead of you all, currently at 40,000. Martina, not yours. Looking for 42, Charlotte, Matt, at 40,000 still. 42, Olivia Thornton has it at 42,000. 45, I have back with the priority bid at 45,000, clearing all the phones currently at 45, 48,000, thank you Olivia. 50 I have, back with the priority bid here at 50,000 now. 55, Manley's in now, thank you, new place at 55,000, 60 it is still, with my priority bidder at 60,000, still mine at 60, clearing all the phones still, at 60 with the priority bid, 65, 70 I have. At 70,000, 75, Martina's in now. 80 I have, many, many places. Here it is, jumping around at 80,000 still, with my strong priority bids. In the book it is. Who wants 5? Martina? 85,000 goes the hand of Martina. 90, straight back with the priority bid at 90,000. Olivia, stay with me. Roberts. Charlotte Gibbs, not with you at the moment. 95 with Martina. 100,000 I have Martina, just ahead of you once again with the priority bid. Still going. In the book at 100,000 is mine. Martina, come back to me. 110. Olivia, not yours. Roberts, Charlotte, Matt, just ahead of you, Martina. It's at 100,000 with the priority bid here for our first lot of the session. I'm going to sell then for 100,000. 15 I had here first. Thank you. Clears all my bids. I'll take it 105. 110 I'll take next with you, Robert. 105 with Martina, just ahead of you, Robert. At 105, clears my bids now. Head of the room at 105,000 for our lot 1, the Yaeger, still going. Robert, are you still in this? 110's next. So 105,000 with Martina and selling. Last chance. Thank you, Robert. You got it, Martina, at 105,000. Fair warning, our first lots. To you, Martina, for 105,000 here. Down it goes. Congratulations, 5007 to Martina's phone. Thank you, Martina. Lot 2 is withdrawn, as mentioned, so we skipped to lot 3 here, the Derek Fordjour. Realized in 2018, 6 counts. Produced in Fordjour's characteristic technique, lead, acrylic, charcoal, oil pastel, and foil with newspaper on canvas. And we can open this up at 190,000. We start 200,000, 220,000 here, 240,000 straight away with Matt Langton at 240,000, 260,000 here, at 280,000 straight back. Thank you, Matt. Back and forth on the phones at 280,000 with Matt Langton's bidder at 280,000. Here it is, just behind the phone bank, at 280,000 still, with our Deputy Chairman Matt Langton at 280,000. We're coming back in, not yours, Jeremiah, at 280. I'm going to sell then to you, Matt, for 280,000. Fair warning to the room. Matt Langton's got it at 280. Sold to you, Matt, 280. 5022. Lot 4, the wonderful Tracey Emin. An Instant Desire for You, the 2019 work here, currently the subject for major retrospective here in London at the Tate. A Second Life opening last week. Highly recommended you visit if you're out of town. And we can open this up at 420,000. We open at 450, 480,000. Who's coming in? 500,000 with Marianne Hoot. Jumping on the phone bank with Marianne at 500,000, 550,000, thank you. 600,000 back with Marianne Hoot, not yours, Julia. Jump back in at 600,000 straight away with Marianne Hoots, joining us from the Antwerp office. Or yours, Marianne. Julia, 650 is the next jump. At 600,000 still for the Tracey Emin with Marianne's phone. At 600 here, Julia, just ahead of you, come back. At 600,000, still with Marianne Hoot here, our chairwoman of Europe, has the bid, currently winning at £600,000. Julia, just ahead of you now. Selling then to Marianne at 600,000. Fair warning, Rosie. It's not online. Laurent. One moment, it's Laurent, hopefully is joining us. No, thank you for the efforts, Laurent. 600,000 with Marianne Hoot, our chairman of Europe, has the winning bid at 600,000 here. Sold to you, Marianne, 5012. Congratulations, Marianne. And lot 6, the Rebecca Warren, the wonderful bronze, the Fascia 5, the 2012 work here shown behind us all at the back of the gallery. And interest I have, so I can open up with tie priority bids here. So I can open up already at 250,000 with my tie bids then. Who's going to break the tie? Paddle 5004 has it at 250. 260 straight away with Charlotte Gibbs, our head of London sales, has it. Breaks my tie at 260. Next is 280. Thank you, Charlotte. 280. Julia Campaner now joining us on the opposing phone bank at 280. If we could skip the conversion board. 300,000 goes back with Charlotte Gibbs. Our head of evening sale has the current winning bid at 300,000. Julia, bring me 320. Charlotte Gibbs currently has the bid, 320,000. Thank you, Julia. At 320,000, clears the room currently still. 350,000. Back and forth opposing phone banks at 350,000 with Charlotte Gibbs. Our head of evening sale currently has the winning lot at 350,000. 380's next, Julia. Come back. Just ahead of you at the moment for the beautiful Rebecca Warren. Just here it is with you, Charlotte, at 350,000. Gavels up, Julia. Come back to me. 380, new place. Welcome, Jeremiah. New player joins the lot. 3 phones in it now, maybe a room. At 380,000, bring me 4 Charlottes. Julia, at 380, new bidder at 380,000, with Jeremiah this time. 400,000. Back we go with Charlotte Gibbs once again at 400,000. Julia, stay with me. 420,000. 3 phones still, hopefully. Julia? 2 places here. We've lost a phone and gained a phone. Back with Jeremiah this time. Our deputy chairman has the bid at 420,000. Julia's out, sadly. Bring me 450. Just ahead of you, Charlotte. Don't give up now. It's at 420,000 with Jeremiah. 1 phone's down. You have 1 competing phone here, Charlotte, at 420,000. I'm going to sell then to Jeremiah's phone with Shaw. Come all this way at 420, and I'm selling to Jeremiah at 420,000 here. Sold to you, Jeremiah, 5004. Thank you so much. Goes to Jeremiah's telephone. Lot 6, we are thrilled, ladies and gentlemen, to be offering the collection of Ambassador John L. Loeb Jr. The collection comprises nearly 150 works and is widely regarded as the most important private collection of Danish art assembled outside of Danish national institutions. The works have been on a European tour and will soon leave to Hong Kong, Tokyo, Los Angeles, and their final destination of New York, the first tranche of which will be sold tonight in this evening's sale. Lot 6 is the Ancher, the wonderful Ancher, celebrated Skåne painter, and currently the subject of a fantastic solo exhibition at the Dulwich Gallery here in London. The 1902 work here, young girl reading a letter. Good interest here, ladies and gentlemen. So where shall we start? Multiple advanced phones online, so we can open this up at 42, 45, 48, 50, 55 already I have with several competing bids. At 55, 60 online, thank you, 65. At 65 ahead of you online. 65 with the priority bid here. 70,000. Thank you, Jeremiah. 75 I have. At 75,000. Ahead of the phones and online. 80. Kirsten MacDonald has it now at 80,000. 85,000. I have with the advance bid this time at 85. With my advance bidder at 85,000. 90 with Kirsten. 95 I have. Just ahead of you, Kirsten. At 95,000. Kirsten MacDonald. 100,000. 110, just ahead of you, Kirsten, still with my advanced bidder. Up top it is at 110,000. 120,000. Back with Kirsten now, clears my bids. You've got a Kirsten perched on the edge of the phone bank with Kirsten MacDonald joining us from Copenhagen at 120,000. Ahead of you, Jeremiah. 130's next. Olivia, stay with me at 120,000 with Kirsten MacDonald. Regional Direction of Scandinavia has the bid currently at 120,000. All yours, Kirsten. Last chance here, Olivia. It's going to go to Kirsten at 120,000. Miti. One moment is the call from Miti. Looking for 130, Miti. Still yours, Kirsten. Thank you for your patience for our first lots from the Loeb collection here. Currently selling at 120,000. Here in London at 120. Fair warning, Miti. I'm going to hurry it along at 120,000. Last chance at 120,000. You got a Kirsten, paddle 5021. Goes to our phone with Kirsten there. And lot 7 is the first of several fabulous Hammershøis in the section this evening, originally held in the collection of English pianist Leonard Borwick. Interior of woman placing branch in vase on table was painted in 1900. The sister painting currently residing in the Tate collection and was also originally in the Borwick collection. Here it is, shown behind us all and behind my colleagues on the right-hand side here. And let's open this up at 900,000 for the Hammershøi. We open at 950,000 now, 1 million. We open things at 1 million, 1,100,000. Thank you, Jeremiah, 1,100,000. 1,200,000. Thank you, Matt. 1,300,000. Back with Jeremiah, just ahead of you, Matt. Now come back to me. 1/4's next at 1,300,000 with Jeremiah's phone. Clearing the room currently. Just ahead of you now, Matt. 2 phones here at 1,300,000. Still with Jeremiah on the phone here at 1,300,000. Fair warning, Matt. It's going then to Jeremiah. Kirsten, are we joining? At 1,300,000 here for the Hammershøi. Going to you, Jeremiah, at 1,300,000. You got it, paddle 5001. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. Lot 8 is the second Vilhelm Hammershøi, painted circa 1906, depicting St. Peter's, one of the oldest working churches in Copenhagen. The beautiful work here, comparable example of the present work, resides in the Staten Museum for Kunst in Copenhagen, the 1906 work. Here it is, and opening at 350,000 we start, 380,000, 400 it is, at 400,000 here, 420,000, thank you Jeremiah, at 450, at 450,000, come back to me on the phone, Charlotte Gibbs, looking for 480, just ahead of our head of evening sale here at 450,000. At 450,000 here, just ahead of you, Jeremiah. Not yours, Kirsten, at 450. Come back to me, Charlotte, at 450,000. looking for 480 is the next small jump at 450,000. Here it is, last chance at 450,000, not your Charlotte, at 450,000 here. It's pass at 450. Lot 9 is the Bertha Wegmann, the beautiful Wegmann, the circa 1884 work. Among the 2 known portraits of Wegmann on the scale, the other example currently is in the esteemed Hersprung collection in Copenhagen. And we shall open this a little at 100,000. We can open with an advanced bid already. I have at 100,000, 110, 120, at 120,000 here, at 120, 130, 140. Here it is, still mine, at 140,000. At 140,000, still ahead of you, Charlotte, at 140. 1 moment as we have phones joining at 140,000 currently. Still ahead of you, Tamila, Jeremiah, Kirsten, and you, Charlotte, at 140,000 here for the Bertha Wegmann, the 1884 work. 1 moment as we hopefully dial for a phone, several phones with Jeremiah currently. Hopefully one of them is working at 140,000. Clears the room at 140,000. Last chance. Thank you so much for trying. We're all done at 140,000 here. It's pass at 140. Lot number 10 is the Sohlberg, the 1926 work here, included in the landmark 2018-2019 touring retrospective of Sohlberg, the 1926 piece, and we can open this up at 600,000, straight away at 600,000, 650,000, 700,000, ahead of you, Kirsten, at 700 now, 750, thank you so much, it's 750,000 with Kirsten MacDonald once again, 800,000, goes back to Clara Reveille, thank you, Clara, at 800,000. At 800, here it is, 850,000. Back and forth with Kirsten MacDonald has the bid, once again perched on the edge of the phone bank here. At 850,000, Clara, 9 is next. Just ahead of our specialist from Paris, joining us all the way from Paris, Clara Reveille, at 850, currently with Kirsten MacDonald, and I'm selling to you, Kirsten, unless Clara would like to come back at 850,000 pounds is the bid for the Sohlberg, and selling to Kirsten MacDonald for 850 here. Sold to you, Kirsten, 5021. Congratulations. And lot 11. 1 moment as our conversion board joins us. Thank you so much. Lot 11, the Kiefer, right wing, left wing, the 1991 work here shown behind my colleagues in all its magnificence and scale behind the phone banks. And we can open this at 280,000 for the Kiefer. At 280, 300 straight out with Charlotte Gibbs at 300,000, 320 ahead of you, Charlotte. 350,000 back with our head of sale at 350,000, 380,000, 400,000. Thank you. Charlotte has it once again at 400,000 for the Kiefer. At 400,000, or your Charlotte at 400,000. I'm selling once again to the head of sale for 400,000 here. Fair warning, or your Charlotte at 400. Sold to Charlotte, 5014. And 12, the Georg Baselitz. Die Wildnis im Zimmer, the 1989 work here from Baselitz's celebrated Ciao America series. And 380 we open, 400,000 here. At 420,000, are we coming in, Mats? At 420,000, 450,000, thank you. 480,000, just ahead of you, Matt. Tamila, we coming in? At 480,000, 500,000 goes the hand of Matt Langton. Thank you, Matt. On the left-hand phone bank with our Deputy Chairman, Matt Langton, at 500,000. Ahead of you now, Tamila. 550's next. It's at 500,000, still yours, Matt. At 500,000 with Matt Langton. Clears the room, not online, and at 500,000 I can sell to you, Matt, for 500,000. You got it for 500. Sold for 500,000. 1017. Thank you, Carmel. Lot 13 is the Gormley. Drawn apart, 2000, the cast iron work here. And let us open this a little lower. 170 we start. 180, 190,000. Here we go for the Gormley. 200,000 with Marianne Hoot, loud and clear from the phone bank. Thank you, Marianne. 220,000 goes back to Charlotte Rabo. 250,000. Thank you, Marianne. At 250,000 with Marianne Hoot once again. Just ahead of you, Rabo at 250. Bring me 280. Head of our day sale head at 250,000. Currently still with our European chairwoman, Marianne Hoot, for the Gormley at 250,000. Yassi, are we on this one? Marianne has it once again. Laurent, her paddle is ready at 250,000. Laurent Tavernier, you are looking as if you wanted to jump in. No, all for show, as usual, at 250,000. Sold to you, Marianne. Thank you so much. Paddle, please. 1020. Thank you, Carmel. Lot 14 is the Banksy Happy Chopper, 2006 work. Previously residing in the collection of late actor and comedian Robin Williams. An interest we have, so let me open this up with interest I have with the advanced bidders at 750,000, 800,000, 850 ahead of you, Robert, at 850, not yours. 900, there we go with Robert at 900,000, 950 I have back. 1 million, back with Robert at 1 million. 1,100,000 I have with the advance at 1,100,000 with my advanced bidder here. 1,150,000, yes, of course. 1,200,000 I have straight back with the advanced bidder at 1,200,000. Take 50 at 1,200,000 still with the advance. At 1,200,000, I'll take 1,250,000 from you, Robert. Charlotte, we coming in, not yours, to Miller, at 1,200,000. Still mine with my advanced bidder, paddle 7023 has it. All mine at 1,200,000. We're definitely done, Robert. I'm going to sell it at 1,200,000. To Miller, we coming in. I'll take 1,250,000 as the next small jump. All mine still for the Banksy Happy Chopper. Selling then for 1,200,000. Charlotte to Miller, Robert. Last chance at 1,200,000. Sold. Goes to my advanced bidder, 7023. And 15, the Warhol Mao. Coming to auction for the very first time, belonging to a subset of 10 works measuring 24 by 20 inches, executed in 1973, gestural and saturated, as behind us all at the back of the gallery. And we shall open this at 900,000. We start, and 50, 1 million, at 1 million, 1,100,000. Straight away with Tamila Karamova at 1,200,000. Thank you, Matt. 1,300,000. Back with Tamila. 1,400,000 is next, Matt, at 1,300,000 with Tamila Karamova. Our senior international specialist has the bid on the right-hand phone bank with Tamila Karamova at 1,300,000. Matt, bring me 1,400,000. Is the next jump for the Mao at 1,300,000. Still Tamila's bid at 1,300,000. Going to sell to you, Tamila, then at 1,300,000. Fair warning, Matt. Gavels up. BT, last chance at 1,300,000 here. Sold to you, Tamila. 5001 to Tamila's phone. Thank you, Carmel. 6 is the Donald Judd, untitled, the 1987 work here, the beautiful 87 Judd. And interest we have once again, so let us open at 260, 280, 300,000 to start it off. At 300, 320, 350. At 350,000, 380,000. Thank you, Marion. 400,000. Back with Laurent now, several places on our Belgian phones. At 400,000 with Laurent Tavernier. Head of you, Marianne. Not yours, Matt. Not in the room. At 400,000. 420's next, Marianne. Tobias, Sertle, are we coming in? It's at 420,000. Back with Marianne, just ahead of you, Meaty Hayden. So sorry. I had Marianne here first at 420,000. Try 450, Meaty. Just ahead of you at the moment, at 420,000. Laurent, are we coming back? At 420,000, still with Marianne Hoot. Against all our Belgium and Dutch phones at 420,000. Laurent, is your phone down? One phone is out, Meaty. You just have Marianne ahead of you at 420,000. Looks like you got it, Marianne, at 420. Fair warning, I'm going to sell then to, on the phone, Marianne, at 420,000. Sold. Goes to Marianne Hoot's phone. Paddle. 5008, a very quick flash from Marianne. Congratulations to Marianne's bidder. Thank you, Carmel. And 17, we come to the Bryce Marden. 2004-2007 work, the ink on paper. And let's open this a little, 130,000 only here, ladies and gentlemen. 130, 140,000, 150,000. At 150 for the Bryce Marden. Who's jumping in? At 150,000, 160,000. Thank you. 170. At 170,000. Thibaut, come back at 170,000, just ahead of Thibaut Stockman. Peter, you joining? At 170,000 for the Marden work on paper here. At 170, not yours, Thibaut. Marianne, Peter Sumner, ahead of you at the moment. Clearing the room at 170,000. Fair warning, Thibaut, at 170,000 here. Pass at 170. And lot 18. The Anatsui, the zebra square, realized using Anatsui's signature flattened aluminium bottle cap technique, executed in 2007, the same year Anatsui exhibited during the Venice Biennale, beautifully displayed throughout the week. And we shall open at 500,000. We start for the Anatsui at 500. Here it is, 550, 600,000. 650,000 with Matt Langton this time at 650,000, 700,000. At 700 here, 750,000. Thank you, Matt. At 750,000, just ahead of you, Margarita, with Matt's phone, currently at 750,000. Not quite yours, Margarita. For the Anatsui at 750,000 with Matt Langton's phone, currently yours, Matt, at 750,000. Just ahead of you, Margarita. Ahead of our online bidders also at 750,000. Selling to you then, Matt. Fair warning, Margarita. Not yours in Hong Kong at 750,000 here. You got it, Matt. 5005 is the paddle. One moment. Thank you so much. And we pop to lot 19. Excuse me. Is the Cai Guo-Qiang, the black sunflower work here, the 2010 piece. Typical of Qiang's gunpowder series here. Recent important works by the artist includes his monumental daytime fireworks in the Centre Pompidou last year. The beautiful performance, all seen by everyone in Paris. And we can open up at 170,000. We start at 170,000 here. Who's coming in? 180, 190,000 now. At 190,000, 200,000. Thank you, Tamila. At 220,000. Ahead of you, Tamila now. 220,000 here. Just ahead of the room at 220,000. At 220,000. Clara, are we coming in at 220,000? Come back to me, Tamila. 220. Just ahead of the phones currently at 220,000. 240,000, you place. Thank you, Peter. At 240,000 now with Peter Sumner's bid. At 240,000 on the left-hand phone bank here with Peter at 240. Ahead of you, Tamila then. I'm going to sell then to you, Peter, at 240,000. We're coming in online. It's all on the phones here in London at 30 Berkeley Square with Peter Sumner at 240,000 and selling to you, Peter, at 240. Sold to you, Peter. 1013. Thank you, Carmel. Lot 20 is the early Hans Hartung, the 1955 work here. And we shall start it off at 150 only here for the Hans Hartung at 150, 160,000, 170,000. 180,000 just ahead of you online. Come back at 190,000 here. At 190,000. Clara, just ahead of you at the moment. Next bid is 200 at 190,000 here. Ahead of you, Tobias Sertel at 190,000 here for the 1955 Hartung. At 190,000, Charlotte. Clara, just ahead of you at the moment. Next bid is 200. It's at 190,000. 200's next, Clara. It's at 190,000. Gavels up, some sort of signal, Clara, at 190,000. Thank you so much for your efforts at 190,000 here. It's a pass at 190. 21 is the Julie Mehretu, responding to Wagner's opera Das Rheingold, the 2010 work here. Magnificent in scale, and we could open this up at 110, 120, 130,000 here. At 130,000. At 130, 140,000. Thank you, Peter. 150,000. Just ahead of you, Peter Sumner. At 150,000 here. At 150,000. Next bid's 160, Peter. Just ahead at 150. 160,000. Thank you. Back on the phone with Peter Sumner at 160,000. Olivia. 170's next. Charlotte. Not yours at 160,000. Selling to Peter Sumner's phone at 160,000. Clears the right-hand phone bank. Not yours, MV. Margarita Tamila. Ahead of you all. Peter's got it at 160,000. Chris, just ahead of you at 160,000 here. No? It's all to you, Peter. 1013. 22 is the Gerhard Richter, the Fuji, the 1966 work here from the Richter Fujis, and we can open this with interest. I have straight away at 220,000 is bid in the book. I have at 220 is mine, 240, 260,000, here it is, at 260, 280,000, 300,000. Ahead of the phones, currently at 300,000. Tobias Sertle, you coming in? Clara, not yours. Ahead of you online also at 300,000. Ahead of all our phones currently. Looking for 320, Toby, at 300,000. Bring me 320. Just ahead of you at the moment. At 300,000. Matt's. Charlotte Gibbs, not yours. Next jump is 320. Tobias, some sort of signal, please, at 300,000. Ahead of you at the moment. Not yours. Olivia, we're coming in. Fair warning, Toby, it's at 300,000. Ahead of the phones, not yours. Toby, Charlotte's, Olivia, gavels up at 300,000 here. One moment, ladies and gentlemen, as Toby Sertle from our Germany office is working hard. I can see on the phone, it's just ahead of you, Toby. Don't let this go. No regrets on this one. It's just ahead of you at 300,000. 320 is the next small jump. Come back to me, Toby. Thank you so much. At 300,000, last chance at 300,000 here. Pass at 300. And 23 is the Robert Longo. The monumental and powerful Gothic tree, the 2018 work here. As shown on the screen and displayed throughout the sale week, well admired, and we shall open this up at 170,000. We start 180,000, 190,000 here. At 190,000, 200,000. Thank you, Matt. And 20 at 220,000. Ahead of you, Olivia. Matt at 220,000. 240 I had here, just ahead of you, madam. I'll take 260 in the room. It's at 240,000 with Matt. So sorry, madam, I had the phone just ahead of you. Just ahead of you at the back of the room, madam, at 240,000. 250. At 250,000, several places here. 250,000, still ahead of you, madam. At 250,000. I'll take 260. We'll go intense. At 250,000 with Olivia Thornton. Currently on the left-hand phone bank. Matt, would you like another 10? It's at 250,000 with Olivia. Just ahead of the room also, madam. At 250. 260,000. Back with Matt Langton. 3 places still at 260,000. Bring me 270, Olivia. Just ahead of the room, madam, still. Looking for 270 from either the room or the phone. Currently with you, Matt, still at 260,000. I'm selling to Matt Langton. Our deputy chairman has the bid currently ahead of you, Olivia, at 260. I'm going to sell 270 we go. At 270,000. Still ahead of the room, madam. 280's next, Matt, at 270,000 with Olivia Thornton. perched on the edge of the phone bank here at 270,000. I'm going to sell to Olivia's phone at 270,000. Sure, ma'am. It's at 270, madam. 280 is the next jump if you'd like it in the room. It's at 270,000, still with Olivia on the phones. We have lost a phone. It's just one competing phone now, madam. If you'd like 280, that is the next small jump at 270,000. I'm going to sell. Thank you so much for the interest in the room, madam. I'm selling then to Olivia's phone for 270,000. Sold. 1005. 24 is withdrawn. So we move to lot 25, the Picasso. Femme Nue à Deux Têtes, the 1969 work on paper, the beautiful little Picasso. And let's start at 130,000, 140, thank you, Guy Harvey, 150, 160,000, Tamila, several places, 170, thank you, 180, back with Tamila Karamova. Thank you, Guy, come back at 190. It's at 180,000 with Tamila Karamova. Ahead of Guy Harvey now at 180,000. Next is 190, Guy, if you'd like it, at 180 with Tamila Karamova's phone at 180,000, just ahead of you, Guy. Going to Tamila then at 180. Clara Reveille. Some sort of signal, Clara, if you would like to join us. Quite sure. Still yours, Tamila, at 180,000. You've got it. 5002. 26. Is the Léger, Le Remorqueur, the property from a private collection sold to benefit a charitable foundation, executed in 1922. The Léger mechanical period work, and we have interest already. I can start at 100. I have bid 110, 120, 130. Already in the book with my commission bidder at 130,000 is mine. At 130, here it is, 140,000. Thank you. New place, 150,000. We go back to the book at 150,000 here, with my commission bidder in the book at 150,000. Just ahead of you online, it's at 150,000. Olivia, not yours, also at 150,000. Chris, are we coming in on this? At 150. I'm selling to the commission bidder in the book at 150,000. Last chance online. All mine then at 150,000. Sold to the book at 150. 5009. And 27 is the James Ensor, the Fleur Fin, the 1937 work here. And let us open at 130, 140,000, 150,000 here. Who's coming in at 150,000, 160,000? Thank you, Marianne. 170 ahead of you now. 180,000. Back with Marianne Hoots on the phones at 180,000. 190's next from you, Charlotte Rabo, or 190. Had it first here with Olivia Thornton at 190,000. Ahead of you, Marianne, Charlotte Rabo. Looking for 200 is next at 190,000. With Olivia Thornton at 190,000 here. Marianne, come back to me. 2 is next at 190,000 with Olivia Thornton, our deputy chairwoman here, has the bid at £190,000. Charlotte Rabo looks poised to jump in. Please do join Charlotte. Marianne, thank you for the interests. Charlotte, just one competing bidder here with Olivia now. Thank you for your patience, Olivia. 190,000. I'm going to sell then to Olivia Thornton's phone at 190,000. Gabbles up. Quite sure, Charlotte. Thank you so much for trying. Sure. It's going to go to Olivia then for 190,000. Last chance, Marianne, not your Charlotte Rabo, at 190,000. So to Olivia. 1002. And 28. The 1959-60 Lissitzky. Le Polyglots was conceived at a pivotal moment in the artist's career as he participated in the Venice Biennale in 1960. And we can open all the way down then at 85. We start only at 85, 90, 95,000. Here it is. At 95, 100. Thank you, Clara. 110,000. Ahead of you, Clara Reveille at 110,000. Clears the room also currently at 110,000 here. At 110, looking for 120, 120,000. Just ahead of you online, had it here first with Robert Manley on the phone bank at 120,000, 130,000 with Laurent, 140. Back with Robert Manley then at 140,000. Robert's bidder just ahead of you online. You were just behind the pace. 140, 150, now you've got it. 160, quick reply back on the phone bank with Robert Manley at 160,000. Bring me 170 online. Once again, it's just ahead of you at the moment. Laurent, you on this 170 online. 180 back in the room with Robert Manley at 180,000. Still time to jump back in, Laurent, at 180,000 with our global chairman. Robert Manley has it at 180,000, just ahead of our Belgian bidder online. 190 would be the next jump online. One moment as it's still selling here in London with Robert's phone on the phone bank at 180,000. Laurent, fair warning, you got it, Robert, at 180,000. Last chance online in Belgium. It's going to the phones then. No regrets at 100, 190,000, 200,000. Back we go to the phones here in London at 200,000. One competing bidder in London here to our online friend. 220's next. You've lost a phone and have one competing phone here in London. 220 would be the next jump. Still yours, Robert, at 200,000 and selling to our phones here at 200,000. Don't let it go online. It's going to go once again to our phone in London at 200,000. Lauren, last chance. I'm selling. Not yours online at 200,000 here. Sold to you, Robert. 1014. Thank you for your interest online. And the final lots of today's sale, the Schoonhoven from 1969. Here it is, as showing on the screen. And interest straight away I have, so I can open at 80. I have bid in the book at 85. 90,000 is mine. At 90,000, 95. Thank you, Laurent. 100 I have. 110 would you like, madam? 110 in the room. I'm out. Clears my bids with the lady in the room at the back of the sale room at 110,000 seated. 120. Yuri's got it now. Thank you, Yuri, at 120,000. Ahead of the room, madam. At 120,000 with Yuri on the phones. Just out of the room, madam. It's at 120,000 on the phone. Clears my bid. At 120,000. Laurent, are you on this? Going to Yuri on the phones at 120,000. We done, madam? Just out of you in the room. Thank you so much for the interest. I'm going to sell to the phones then for our final lots of today's sale at 120,000. Gavels up. You got it, Yuri, at 120,000 here. Sold to you, Yuri. Paddle number 1016. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to welcome you back for our modern contemporary sale on Saturday. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you.